Thursday. You can catch up on all of those games on the Pac-12 networks.
The struggles of the ASU women's volleyball team have shown no signs of stopping. The ladies are now losers in their last 10 matches. What's even worse, in only one of those matches have they even managed to win 2 of the necessary 3 sets needed to win the match. Needless to say, it has not been pretty. Unfortunately for the Devils, the road only gets harder from here, as 4 of their next 5 opponents are ranked. But fortunately for us, we do have Alex Gall, WCSN volleyball reporter, in studio. Alex, thanks for being here. So, as I said, they're really struggling. They really just haven't been that good. What's been their biggest problem this year?
Well, it really just comes down to their inability to finish off sets. They've gone deep into a lot of these sets with good Pac-12 teams, namely Washington. They took the first 2 sets, but they've gone into overtime in a lot of the sets, but they've gotten a lot of set points, not been able to finish them off, and then they'll come back and lose in like a 29 to 27 range. And that just doesn't cut it in a tough conference like the Pac-12. They've won 3 of their last 18 sets, and all of them, after winning those sets, they've dropped the next 3. And that, again, just doesn't cut it in such a good conference like the Pac-12.
Absolutely not. Finishing is everything. Now, in all of these negatives, have you seen a bright spot this season?
Oh, definitely. They have a very good young core. And that means that Sonia Tomasevich, head coach, has been able to put in some of their players and give them some run, some experience, namely Ivana Jeremic and freshman Greer Hughes. They've done a great job this season. They didn't have the best weekend versus the Oregon schools last weekend. But looking forward, as ASU moves into the future and looking towards future seasons, they're definitely going to be a big part of ASU's attack. And if they can add a few pieces through recruiting, future looks very bright for ASU volleyball.
Now, you talked about the future. How about the very immediate future? As they face Stanford and Cal this weekend, how do you see them faring in those games?
Well, when I looked at the Pac-12 schedule, I saw one of their biggest opportunities to take one of these games, especially after they started this long losing streak that's now up to 10 games. I saw them with a chance to win versus Oregon State, and they didn't obviously do that. They didn't get the game versus Oregon either. So now as they welcome in Stanford, one of the top teams in the country, as well as California, it's going to be very tough for them to win these games. Optimistically, they could take a few sets here or there, but past that, I don't think they get it done this weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Alex. You can check out all of his stuff on cronkitesports.com.
Bobby Hurley has impressed once again, this time by landing 4